Today is Monday, July 14th, and this is the Wake Up Call from WUSF. I'm Sky LeBron. Today, you'll hear about a Pinellas County camp breaking the mold and teaching young girls they can join male-dominated trades like carpentry or plumbing. Plus, some events in the Tampa area you should keep on your radar this week. But first, as always, the news headlines. Tampa International Airport wants your feedback on its newest terminal. Airside D is the airport's biggest addition in 20 years. Joshua Gillen with TPA says the feedback is crucial.
We're really looking to elevate the traveling experience at TPA. This is going to be the new international gateway for Tampa Bay, for the rest of the world.
Wow, he really makes it sound like this new airside has direct flights to Hogwarts and Narnia. The airport will do listening sessions in Hillsborough, Pinellas, and Pasco counties. It wants to have final plans for the terminal by the end of the year. Florida's Democratic lawmakers are calling conditions in the Alligator Alcatraz migrant detention facility, quote, horrible. Some of them toured it this weekend, like U.S. Rep. Maxwell Frost.
People are being held in cages. These cages hold 32 people. There are 3 toilets in each cage for the group of 32 people, and their drinking water comes from the toilet. There's a little spigot on top of the toilet, and that's where they drink their water.
He says nearly 1,000 men in the facility had no protection from mosquitoes and were drenched in sweat. Republicans, on the other hand, say the place is well run. Here's State Senator Blaise Ngolia.
They have an outdoor facility for the detainees for recreation, air conditioned, and there really wasn't any issue whatsoever with what we saw.
Officials say they want to have 4,000 detainees there by August. That bit of rain we saw in the area this past weekend, yeah, get ready for more of that, but heavier. The National Weather Service is keeping an eye on an area in the northeastern Gulf that has a tiny chance of becoming a tropical system. Please, no, dear God. If that doesn't happen, which is what we're all hoping for, we'll still see lots of rain and some flash flooding in low-lying areas, so just stay tuned to the weather these next couple days at least. Car mechanics, carpenters, and electricians are mostly still jobs held by men. Nationwide, women make up fewer than 4% of the skilled trades. But a one-day camp in Pinellas County is introducing middle school girls to these careers and trying to change that stat. WUSF's Carrie Sheridan went to the camp and was able to talk to some of the middle schoolers trying out those trades. Carrie, why is this story important?
Well, Sky, it brings to mind this thing that I had when I was in middle school called shop class. Did you ever have that?
Actually, no, we didn't. We never got introduced to anything like that.
Oh, wow. Well, so yeah, a lot of people don't get a chance to do that in school. For us, we learned to make like a pencil box out of metal, and we made like a mirror frame out of wood. And I remember those projects really distinctly, and it was a really fun thing to do. But a lot of girls don't even get a chance to do this kind of work if they're not exposed to it in school. And so this program is kind of a way to introduce them and say, you know, if you wanted to work with wires or wood or welding, this is what it's actually like, and they get exposed to it. Now, one of the women that I met there is a 21-year-old named Isabel Jaramillo, and she just left film school for the trades.
I think this is way more fun, like putting things together, seeing them work. Like this is like, I've never had a dull day here, and I can't imagine I'm ever going to have a dull day in the industry.
So she's very excited to show other girls that there are a lot of other possibilities other than what they may just see in the world around them. And that's really what this one-day camp is about, is showing girls that there's actually a lot of demand for these jobs, and they're actually fun to do. Get your hands dirty, learn a skill, and it helps meet a growing demand in this country.
And if you want to hear more on that story and hear a really nice feature from Carrie Sheridan herself, you can right now at WUSF.org. Carrie, thank you so much for the time.
Thank you, Scott.
It's the start of a new week, so that means there's also a bunch of new events to check out. Tonight and every Monday night, Kava House Brand in Clearwater hosts Jackbox Game Night. If you've never played Jackbox games, there's so many different types, from murder mysteries to voting for the best joke. It's a great time in a group, and you can win prizes at this one, so keep it on your Monday night radar. Keeping it in Clearwater, there's an Adopt a Cow family night at the Chick-fil-A on Countryside Boulevard. They have a picture of the little guy on Facebook. It's really going to make you question buying a burger ever again. But you can pet it, take pics with it, and you're encouraged to bring your kids if you have them. Plus, they get a plush cow to keep. Seems like it could be a really moving experience. And you've probably tried pumpkin carving at least once in your life. How about watermelon carving? At the Vantage Wellness and Lounge in Palm Harbor on Wednesday, they're hosting this event as part of Spooky July. They have the watermelons and the tools. You just need the creativity and $10 to participate. You also get a drink when you buy in. Could help the creative juices flow just a little bit more. But that's today's wake-up call from WUSF, hoping you have a great start to the week and that you give the pod a rating and a follow from wherever you're listening to it. We really appreciate it. It really helps us out. Anyways, have a great Monday. We'll talk tomorrow for another wake-up call. See you there.